Shalom, shalom to my father's chosen people, Mishpacha, to his elect that is being gathered from the four winds of the earth. Shalom, Mishpacha. I am Ak yourself, a brother amongst brothers, and this is the what? Powai. Welcome in to our Father's great harvest. I hope you all have your vessels, set apart vessels, prepped and ready to receive this blessing of absolute wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the Most High Yah about to pour into us at this time. Mishpacha, you already know what time it is. Go ahead and grab that bomb, that two-edged flaming sword, that loaf of bread of life, whatever you may want to call it, our Father's good book, the Bible. It is always welcome here. We will always be making references directly from the Bible. We always reading straight from the Bible, family. We are not deviated, not to the left, not to the right. We're going to stay strictly on the path, Mishpacha. If you don't have a physical Bible, go ahead and pull it up on your modern devices for all you technological folks out there around the world. Mishpacha, I pray that you are ready to receive this blessing and this teaching that the Most High Yah about to share with us, that he put upon my spirit to share with you all. So we're going to get directly into it. Our King say that he's the light. He said, I am come a light into this world. And we need to get deeper, dive in deeper of what that light is, especially in these dark and perilous times. For we need that light. We need that light. We need that understanding. We need that direction right now. We need to be able to see it and have an understanding what it is so we can grab a hold on to it, follow it with all our heart, all our soul, and all our might. We need that. And it's a blessing that the Most High Yah is going to have us here to bear witness what that is at this very moment, that we will be preserved in these last days. We'll be protected in these last days. We will be nourished up with great substance in these last days due to the fact of knowing and receiving this revelation that he's about to reveal to us of what that light is, so we can get our houses in order, so we can get in line ourselves, get our houses in order, get our lives in order. And from there, who knows? Only Yah knows. Mishpacha, we're going to get into it. We're going to St. John. We're going to the Renewed Testament. Come on, Mishpacha. Let's hop in this flaming chariot and go over to St. John, Yahachanan, chapter 12. We're going to pull up around verse 46, Mishpacha. No, verse 44. We're going to go to St. John, chapter 12, verse 44, Mishpacha. Let's get into it. And it reads, Yahushua cried. Ooh, what that sound like? He was worked up with emotions. He was worked up in the spirit when he said this. So we got to have that understanding. He's saying this with a lot of passion right now. Yahushua cried and said, he that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. And he that seeth me, seeth him that sent me. So he's telling us that you're not believing on me, you're believing on the one that sent me. It's like the messenger, when the messenger always, that saying where I go on, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just bringing the message. Hamashiach is the messenger. And he's telling you, I'm the image. I'm the representation of the one that is actually sending me. I am the ambassador. I'm in his likeness. So we have to have that understanding that Hamashiach has continually stressed that to his disciples, the apostles, to those that heard him preach a sermon and teach. He always told them, these are not my words. And let them know, if you see me, you see the Father. If you see the Father, you see me. He let you know that is something greater within inside of him that is working. And so it goes on to read verse 46. I am come a light into the world, that whosoever, we got to get that understanding. Not just Israel, not just the kingdom of Yahudah. Whosoever. We got to listen to those words. Whosoever. We know our king can be specific on things, but right here he's being very specific. He said that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. We in dark and perilous time, Mishpacha. And we need to believe on him because he is the light that comes to this world. And we need him. We need his guidance. We need every bit of him at this very moment. We need to have our eyes to be able to follow this light accordingly to the T, to perfection, Mishpacha. And so he's telling us he is that light that come into this world. What is that light and when did it come into the world? What is this light and when did it come into this world? So we can get to the foundation of this. So we can have something solid to stand on. Something unmovable, unshakable, unbreakable, Mishpacha. My Father's chosen people. So come on, Mishpacha. We go hop in this flaming chariot and we go pull up on Moshe in Genesis chapter 1. Yes, we going all the way back to the beginning. When we looking for something that is very important as this, as in, what is this light? What is this light? Because we really need it. If we look around the world, we see all the chaos. We see all the confusion. We see all the destruction. We see all of the wickedness. We see all of the horrors that is going on in this world, that we need this light and we got to get to the foundation of it. We got to go back to the beginning of it so we can trace it and follow it so that we can have an understanding of what we truly need to be invested in at this very moment. So we don't waste our time being invested in a counterfeit light that can lead us into a ditch, into a pit of utter darkness, to be cast out. No. We need to be walking on that fine line so we can be directed back to our King, directed back to our Elohim, the kingdom of Yah, and be at the foot of his throne, giving him praise and exalting his name for guiding us there. Let's get to it. We're going to Genesis chapter 1. I hope you all have taken the time out to pull up on Genesis chapter 1. We're going to come in at verse 3. And it reads, and Yah said, and who said? And Yah said, the adversary said it. No. The opposition said it. No. The pastor said it. No. Your spiritual leader said it. No. The academia said it. No. The leader of your country, your nation, your tribe. No. Yah said it. No. Your granddaddy said it. Your grandma said it. Your daddy, your mama, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your psychiatrist, your doctor. No, Yah said. What did Yah say? Let there be light. So Yahushua, our Messiah, Hamashiach, said, I am come a light into the world. And Yah said this right here. He said, and Yah said, let there be light. Huh? And that was light. So you telling me Hamashiach been here from day one? No, Hamashiach ain't been here from day one. Hamashiach, you been here from day one. They say you a so-called New Testament thing. Hamashiach said, I am come a light into this world. When did that light come into this world? Day one. Yom Rishon. Day one. The first day. And who spoke this light? Because we got to understand that. And Yah said, Hamashiach said, you ain't going to believe on me. You going to believe on the one that sent me. So how was Hamashiach sent? He was sent as a word. If you don't believe me, stay tuned. Yah's going to reveal it all. I'm just sharing it with y'all as he shared it with me, Mishpacha. Let's get into it. We ain't going to waste no time. And Yah saw and who saw? Yah spoke, now Yah sees. Yah spoke, now Yah sees. Yah saw the light. That it was good, that it was functional, that it was told. That is where good come from the Hebrew word told, which means function. It was righteous, it was clean, it was functional, it was right, it was good. And Yah divided, and who divided? Yah is controlling everything. He ain't got no features on this track. He ain't got no tag. He ain't tagging nobody in. He ain't got no designated hitter. He ain't got no substitute. Everything is Yah. The creator, the publisher, everything. Everything. The engineer, the artist, he's everything on this track. He's everything in this movie. He's everything in this book. He's the writer. He's the editor. He's the publisher. He's the distro. There's no middleman here. Yah divided the light from the darkness. He divided the what? The light from the darkness. He divided Hamashiach from the darkness. Mishpacha. And Yah called the light day. And he gave it a name. He gave it a purpose. And the darkness, he called it night. And the evening and the morning was the first day. So we getting into it right off bat. We got to go all the way back to the beginning when that light came into the world. So when did the light come in the world? On the first day. Y'all see that, family? Y'all see that, Mishpacha? Let me sip on this mayim, this agua, this water. Because I want y'all to hear me clearly. What Yah is revealing to us, that Hamashiach is the light that been with us from the first day. And we should have been following him from the beginning, way back when Yah was orchestrating things. He already told us. He already told us that. Believe not on him, but on the one that sent him. When you see me, you see him. When we look upon him, we looking upon him. And that we shall not abide in the darkness. Because he is the light. Because why? Yah divided the light from the darkness. So if you rolling with Hamashiach, you're in that light. So you're divided from that darkness. So Mishpacha, what is this light? What is this light that is being separated from darkness? That if dark and perilous time come upon the world, that we will be separated from, and that we will not be in that darkness. We'll be separated. We'll be set apart. We'll be kodesh. We'll be holy. Let's get into it, Mishpacha. And we already see that this is orchestrated by Yah. Hamashiach telling you it's orchestrated by somebody else. It's not me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just coming to tell you what he told me to tell you. I'm representation of him. I'm coming. I got everything in my life in order, and that we should be getting our lives in order, getting our houses in order, so we can be the representation of the Most High in this time. This is why we trying to look into to see what this light is. Mishpacha, let's get into it. Let's go to Proverbs. Let's go over to Proverbs, family. We're gonna go over to Proverbs. Yes, we're going to Proverbs chapter 6. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 6. Let's hop in this flaming chariot that Yah has waiting on us outside of Babylon. We're going to pull up to Proverbs chapter 6. So we done went to St. John's Yahakanan. We went to Moses, Moshe. Now we going to Solomon, King Solomon, Shlomo, Melech Shlomo. We're going to verse 23. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23. Come on, Mishpacha, let's get there. In Mishpacha, we have to have this understanding. This is going to help get us in line. And those that is on the fences, those that are new to having an understanding of that the Bible is one book. It's not divvied up in this organization, religion take this part of the book and then they follow. No, it's one book. You gotta, as you can see, the Bible is interwoven into a beautiful tapestry. It's like a basket that has been weaved together. If you start pulling one part, that basket will become compromised. It cannot carry the fruits no more. It cannot carry what it was made for. It will not fit its purpose no more. Mishpacha. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23. I hope you all are there, Mishpacha. My father's elect. Hallelujah. Oh, he's finna shine some light on us in these darker, perilous time. Hallelujah. I hope you all are prepared for this, Mishpacha. Toda Yah. And it reads, for the commandment, the what? But they say the commandments are done away with. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is what? Light. The law can't be light. The law cannot be light. Mishpacha, come on now. The world say the law is done away with. So how can the law be light? Because the world say they love our King, our Messiah, but they don't love the law. They say it's done away with. They say we don't need that. It's not needed anymore. But as we can see out in the world, that the whole entire world is filled with confusion. It's in dark times. Nobody don't know what's going on. People can't comprehend what's going on. People don't understand what's going on. If you turn the light on in a room, they still can't see. Why? Because they don't have the lamp nor the light. And it say, and the law is light, and reproofs of instructions are the way of life. That we supposed to be reproved by these instructions, edified by these instructions, counseled by these instructions. To what? To help correct us and keep us on course, on a narrow and straight path, that we will enter into that straight gate. Humanity can't do that. It's unable to do that without Hamashiach, which was the light that come into the world. When? In the beginning, on the first day, Yom Rishon, when Yah spoke, when Yah saw that it was good, when Yah divided it from darkness, when Yah called it day. Mishpacha, Yah is orchestrating all of this from the beginning all the way to the end. He was in Hamashiach. He sent Hamashiach. He used Hamashiach as the image for his purpose. To do what? To show you that the law is light. For the commandments is a lamp. It's a picture of our menorah. When we see the menorah, which is our lamp, you can see the menorahs up there. Y'all see those menorahs? Me and my family painted that years ago. You see the menorahs? It's a picture, it's an image of the commandments. And that flame that's on there is supposed to be the law that keeps it lit. The law of completion. The menorah of completion. 7 days. The work is done. The light is staying on. There's no. You're separated from the dark and perilous time. You'll be inside of it. You may have some experience, but you won't be getting it as everybody else is getting it. Why? Because you have the law, and the law is reproving you through these dark and perilous times. So when we go through adverse situation, Mishpacha, it's not to be a punishment, not to destroy, but it's to prove our hearts. It's to reprove, it's to prove our hearts, to see if we truly Yah's, that we be from sin. That we be from sin, and that we be in Yah, Mishpacha. And if you don't believe me, let's get into this, because a lot of people be like, oh, they be coming up with these far-fetched understandings of what the scripture is actually saying. For the house of Israel is the light of the world, but how Israel go be the light of the world? How can Jacob's kids be the light of the world? We have to have the Torah inside of us. We have to carry those commandments to be that lamp. And that lamp is lit by the law. Let's go to, we're going to go over to St. John, chapter 3, verse 19. Let's take that flaming chariot back. I mean, because we can eat off of this in Yahakanan's writings that the Most High inspired him to write. We can eat from this book over and over and over and over again, because the whole revelation of this book is that the law, the Torah, is the light. And this is go give you a little better understanding of what he was saying here in chapter 3, verse 19. Mishpacha, come on, let's get over there to it. I hope y'all came on the board this flaming chariot, as we're about to get into it. St. John's chapter 3, verse 19. Come on, Mishpacha. Going back to that renewed testament. It's not no new writings. It's renewing the vows. It's renewing the covenant. It's like a picture of a marriage. You have the initial vows, the renewing of the vow, the renewing of the covenant. It's a picture of a marriage. We have to keep that in mind. The whole story is a picture of a marriage that has grown through adverse situations, that was reproved in the way of life by them commandments and by that law, that Torah, by Hamashiach. Chapter 3, verse 19, and it reads, and this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world. Then Hamashiach said he's the light that come into this world. But let's read. Let's go on and see what. And men love darkness rather than light. They love darkness rather than light. Yes, because nobody want to follow the law. You tell them about the law. Oh, I got the Messiah. I got the Messiah. I got the Messiah. Messiah is telling you, no. You don't have me. You never knew me. You never knew me. You never followed me. You ain't listened from the beginning. When my father was speaking, when he said, when he saw, when he divided, when he called, you never knew me. That's what Yahushua Hamashiach is saying. And a lot of people don't understand that, because they think it's something different. And men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Their deeds was evil. Why? Because they didn't love the light. They don't love him. What did he say? You honor me with your lips, but your heart is far away from me. You honor me with your lips, but your heart is far from me. Y'all speak that you love me, but your heart ain't with it. Because it shows who you truly is. Verse 20, for everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds shall be reproved. We see that. Didn't that say that in Proverbs? That the law will reprove us? The law will reprove us. There it is. You can see the connection. How can you be reproved without the law? How can you be corrected? How can you be edified? You don't know true love. You don't love the Messiah. The Messiah is the law. He's the originator of I am the law. He's the originator of that. Mishpacha, we have to stay on course. We have to get our lives in order. How do we do that? How can we reprove ourselves? By following our Father's instructions, his everlasting instructions. These instructions is delightful to us. We go pull up a couple of more verses. We go over to St. John's chapter 8. St. John's chapter 8. We gonna come in around verse 12. Come on, take that flaming chariot with me, Mishpacha. We not gonna be here for a long time. We gonna get in and get out because this is very specific. We gotta be reproved by that Torah. How can we see the things that we need to be reproved on if we don't have a light? That light exposes the darkness inside of us. Then we see it and we hear our Father's words. And then he started dividing us and separating us. That's how we become set apart. We can't claim that we set apart if we not being separated in that light. That light is supposed to be inside of us like it's in a Mashiach. And then we be separated from the darkness. Let's get into it. St. John's chapter 8, verse 12. And it reads, then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. There it is again. He's saying this all through here. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. The Torah is the light of life. It's the true light of life. It will truly direct you and preserve you in life. It will truly direct you and preserve you in the light of life. It's the truth of our Father, not his truth, not her truth, not your truth, not my truth. It's Yah's truth. Who spoke that? Who spoke that on that first day? Yah. Yah. Who saw that it was good? Yah. Who divided the light from the darkness? Yah. Who called it, gave it a name, gave it a purpose? Yah. It's his truth. And we want to live by all of these different truths that divvy up and keep us separated. If we can just come together, like he said, most men are not going because they're exposing their evil. They don't want to be reproved. They love the darkness. They honor him with their lips. They don't, not with their hearts. They're not gonna give him that. We're gonna go to St. John's chapter 1. We gonna end it right here, Mishpacha. St. John's chapter 1. We go pull in. We go pull up in this flaming chariot. Oh man. We can eat off the whole thing, but for time's sake, verse 4. In him was life. Didn't he say, you're not believing on me, but the one that sent me? And the life was the light of men. In him was life, and the life of him was the life of men. It's that true life. that true light of life. And the light shineth in darkness. Didn't he tell you won't abide in that darkness? Didn't y'all separated that light from that darkness? And the darkness comprehended it not. So darkness means that you cannot comprehend. You in perilous time because you cannot comprehend what's going on, why you going through it, because you running from being reproved, being exposed by Yah. You can't face who you truly is. We cannot hide no more, Mishpacha. And this is the thing that we all have to come face to face with, self-examination. We have to start here with ourselves. Start at our house. Start with our family. Start with ourselves. Lead by examples. And then the world will follow suit, Mishpacha. My Father's chosen people, his elect. Let's get that understanding. Let's get that in our spirit. So we can become worthy vessels of our Father to be used in these last days. And I pray, Mishpacha, that you see that it was on the first day that understanding went out, because darkness is, you can't comprehend. You're not able to comprehend, incapable of comprehending. So the light is separated, it's understanding. And that was on the first day. Mashiach said, that's me, I'm that understanding. But what is he actually? Not something that what we think of. Yah has already established it. It has a foundation. It is the Torah. It is the law of our Father. It's the light that reproves us, that we can get ourselves in line, and that we will not be in dark and perilous time. We will not fall to destruction and desolation and confusion, because we will be in our Father's understanding that he spoke into the world. I pray, Mishpacha, that this helps you along, this strengthens you, your faith, your trust with our Elohim. And for those that are coming in, I hope it gives you some insight. I hope it gives you some direction. I hope it gives you some hope. I hope it gives you some motivation to continue to walk in this truth. And I pray that we all stay strong in these last days. Y'all know what it is. Until next time, Mishpacha, I say shalom and stay strong.